It's your brother here, and I'm back with another video. Yeah, I know how it go. If you like these videos, like, subscribe, and share it. It really helps somebody else out. Let's get into it. I'm getting to dropping the persona, and and dropping the story about yourself. So I said, telling a story about yourself. It's like you telling somebody what happened, what happened in your reality, what didn't go right, like let's see, like things didn't go your way, like you was at a red light and somebody blow the horn at you, or let's see, somebody might took your parking spot at work. What else? Let's see. Someone might eat your food, and then guess what? You tell that story to somebody, and then that really creates reality. Cause all you doing is telling that story, and then you put your attention and awareness on that story you telling of yourself. So like, man, you line it up. Like I said, attention goes where energy flows. So you telling a story of yourself that things not going your way, or you think things happen to you, they're gonna create your reality. They're gonna create that, and that's gonna they're gonna bring you even more. Like I said, your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is like a record. It records stuff. So especially combine a thought and emotion with it, that really creates a reality right there. So like I said, telling the story of yourself is like like I said, it's like telling the story, like things don't go your way, telling a story that like I said, like complaining about how things in what is reality, what is that is old, the mirror, the mirror. You might call it 3D reality, but it's just a mirror, right? It's just a mirror. You complain about what's going on with everything in the mirror. In the mirror, like I said, the mirror is old. It's a dead film roll that's playing out. Your current circumstances have nothing to do with your wish fulfilled. If you line it up, it has anything to do with your wish fulfilled. All they're doing is show your old self that's nothing as who you is. Like nothing as who you is. All they're doing is just all they're doing is catching up to your wish fulfilled if you line it up. But what's going on, and what is dead. It's been happening. It already happened. It's already happening, right? It's already happening. It's just like I said, them thoughts that always change, that comes and goes. They no one thought. They just happening. It just happening. Okay. It's just like them emotions. They no one emotions. They just happening. You can't. It's already happening. You can't stop something that's already happening. It's like, it's like getting out your car and try to stop a car on the highway from driving. The car on the highway is already driving. It's already happening. You can't stop that car. Okay, that's what you gotta do. You gotta know. You gotta let it go. Let it go. Let it pass through. What I mean by letting it go, I mean by letting it be. Let it be. Okay. Like I said, telling a story, telling a story about what's going on and what is. All you doing is creating. All you doing is recreating that. Attention goes where energy flows. All you doing is recreating the dead film roll. It's already dead. That's already playing out. It's already been written. It's already been scripted. You can't change it. It's already been ripped. It's already been scripted. Okay, the everything already been placed. Okay, everything already been placed in order. You can't change it. It's a film roll. Source God made it. You can't change. Source God is like a film roll. Either you choose to line up your film roll, your wish for reality, or you can carry away with the what is film roll. It's already there. It's already dead. It's already playing. It's already old, and it's always changing. You can see that it's always changing. Okay, so either you line up your wish for reality, or you can carry it away with the dead 3D reality. What is, what changing. But yeah, like I was saying, yeah, man, you gotta focus on what really matters. I want to say, man, is, focus on what really matters to you. What feels good to you. What make you happy. But yeah, if you want to be carried away with the dead film roll of what is, let it be. Like some people call it their destiny. I think that's their destiny. Okay, well, I guess that's gonna be your destiny. What is the 3D reality? Not 3D reality, the mirror. But you might call it 3D reality. The mirror has plans for you, and you just going through the emotions, you just going through everything that comes up with the emotion, with the thoughts. You describe it, you complain about it, telling the story about it, and all that. And this is gonna create more of that, and whatever comes with that reality, that's gonna be your destiny. That's gonna be your life. Or you gonna either choose. You got a choice. Like I said, you gonna light up your stuff. You're gonna light up your feel. If you feeling good, having the time of your the moment, the feeling, the good feeling of your reality. Feeling good. Just expressing yourself. Just being more happy, living, enjoying the moment, living your life. Okay, you gonna light that up. Like I said, yeah, a lot of people, they paying attention to, what is a dead film roll. It's already been scripted. It's already been playing out. You can nothing else change it. Like complaining, complaining about stuff, complain about what's going on. Like I said, you complain about not being at work on time, or complain about complain about if you don't even got that girl. Complain about you ain't with your girl, somebody else would have just complain about your need to fix yourself. Think you need to fix yourself. You just putting it there. You don't think you need to heal yourself. Think you're not already whole complete. Think you need to fix fix the what is reality. Thinking that you need thinking that you need the love, and the thing you need to go find love. All that stuff is, all you doing is telling a story. All them is just stories. You hear me? All them is just stories. All them is just thoughts. That's what thoughts is. Thoughts are just stories that you telling yourself. And if you keep telling yourself them stories, they can be your reality. Okay? They can be your reality. Yeah, man. Like I said, really got watch some stories you tell yourself. Probably, a lot of people tell themselves, they gotta look good before they go out, or people gonna say something about them. Telling a story that somebody probably don't like you. Or telling a story that that you need to work hard to get something that you would like, or you need to you need to do this. You need to fix your thoughts. You need to fix your feelings to get you what you feel. You gotta you gotta change the what is reality, or what is the other get something that you want. You gotta move to another location to feel good, to meet new people, or all that. Just a story that you telling yourself. It's just a story. But you keep telling yourself that story, it's gonna become a reality. Cause you know why? Cause a belief. You know what a belief is? A belief is just a story that you keep telling yourself. That's what a belief is. A belief is just a story you keep telling yourself. I said, man. Trying to trying to change the mind of thoughts and feelings. I said in my other video, thoughts and feelings, they just happening. They just happening. No one thoughts, there are no one feelings. It just happening. They just about assumptions and belief. Nothing adds your assumption belief, just about assumption and belief. But nothing adds your assumption belief, and nothing adds reality. And you know, it don't really mean nothing unless you put a meaning to it. No, nothing, anything don't mean anything unless you put a meaning to it. Unless you put a meaning to it, means something to you, or define you, or determine getting something that you know you already have. That's when it be a problem, you know. That's when it be a problem. But yeah, nothing. It really don't mean anything to you. I'm gonna give you a trick. That you can really change all that belief system just like that in a snap. That really don't mean anything, you know. Back what I was saying, the stories, you know, like the mind tells stories, you know, of, you know, changing thoughts and you know, feelings that comes and goes, you know, that appears and disappears. They're just a story that the mind made up to try to escape the present moment. So which that means is nothing as there. It's just a distraction. Just a story that the mind made up. Them thoughts and feelings. It's just a story. And you know, it just story. It don't mean anything unless you put a meaning to it. It's just like words. Words are just made up. You can easily make up a word. You can easily make up a word, man. They got a whole bunch of words they make up. Words don't really mean nothing unless you put a meaning to it. Okay, words don't mean nothing. Words don't mean nothing unless you put a meaning to it. Words are made up. It's just, you know, what meaning you gonna put to it. You know, what thought you gonna put to it. You know, yeah. Like I said, telling a story is telling a story. You know, telling a story just that you gotta get conditions just right. You gotta get them thoughts and feelings just right. You gotta work really hard to get your what you feel. You gotta stay in your state of what you feel, or you think none, or you gonna get none fulfillment, or you think none fulfillment gonna be right there. And I want to tell y'all something. You know, if you trying to be stuck in your what you feel and thinking that you gonna get, you gotta stay in that state of what you feel. You gotta keep, you know, keep saying your affirmations. You gotta you know, keep acting like, you know, you know, you that ideal person. Yeah, that all that applies non-fulfillment, because you thinking non-fulfillment is there. You putting it there. Get it? You putting it there. Just like them stories, you putting it there. Okay? So what that means? What that means, you gotta know. You gotta know that you already in there with free. You gotta know that it's there. You gotta know you would feel is there. You can't just think, oh, okay, I'm in my wish feel. You know, I gotta stand in wish feel. I felt that feeling. You know, you feel the feeling. Okay, you don't have to feel the feeling. Like I said, you put condition on condition. Like, you ain't gotta feel the feeling for your wish to feel. Like I said, it's about choosing and knowing. Okay, you ain't gotta feel good, imagine and feel good, or, you know, just, you know, having assumptions and, you know, feel good. You know, if a feeling come up that feels good, okay, it's good. If it doesn't, it's still good too. That means you know what you feel, especially if you're going with not feeling the feeling. Cause, you know, if you're feeling good, you know, if you imagine or confirming, you know what you feel, that's good. But that's you know, the mirror feelings. They're just temporary, you know, feelings. Them just the mirror temporary feeling that always changes. So you think you need to feel that to be in your what you feel. You gonna always gonna be in unfulfillment, because you gotta know. Because if some come up and you feeling good, and some come up and make you you know, knocks you off, and you think you ain't in unfulfillment, or then you think you gotta get back up. You gotta get back up to fulfillment. You putting it there. You putting unfulfillment there. You know what I'm saying? You putting unfulfillment there. You telling that story that is there. Get what I'm saying? Yeah. What else? Yeah, I want to get into the persona. You know what a persona is? The persona is this body. Persona is this body. Persona, what you call the ego. You know, a lot of people think the persona, this body. You know, this body just is this body just to make sense of the mirror. of the mirror, okay? Of the mirror. It's nothing as reality, it's just a mirror, okay? What you are, who you being within. Like I said, it's about who you being. It's the mirror is gonna reflect who you being. So yeah, a lot of people think this is their body, you know. This is just a body. It's just a something to make sense of, you know. Like I said, so it's God within you. So it's God just using this, you know, to make sense, you know, to feel, you know, how it feel, you know, how it really feel to be, you know, all there is, you know. Source God is all there is, you know. Source God just expressing, Source God just expressing Himself within you. You still one with Source God, and Source God gave you that creative power to create whatever, you know, you would like to create, you know. But you know, the senses and stuff, you know, Source God gave you that, so Source God to experience, you know, what the how it feel to be, you know, to be all there is, you know, be all there is, because it's only energy. It's only energy. So it's God. You on the energy. Everything's on the energy. Everything's within you. You're within it. You nothing else here. Like I said, you like the phone. Okay, you like the phone. This body is like the screen. This body is like the screen, and then you got the apps. You know, you got the apps inside the phone. It's like, you know, this the mirror. You know what you gonna choose. You know, like I said, you gotta choose who you being, what app you gonna put in. You know, you know what I'm saying? And where you being? Yeah. So God just expressing itself, you know, within you. You know, to really know what it really means to be all there is. You know, so God created everything, and so God wouldn't really experience, you know, how I really would feel, you know, if you know, if it wasn't, you know, if it wasn't, you know, all there is, how it really means, you know, experience things that you know, having experience, you know, just creating. Like, man, we here for a purpose, man. We really here for a purpose. I'm gonna get into it. Here for a purpose. You know, make this the best ever experience, man. Let me get into that. You know, for all, you know, really for all, for all of us, the best experience for all of us. What I'm getting to, yeah, the persona. You know, a lot of people think they the persona, the body, and that what the mind is. All this is just body, you know. All this is just body. The mind too, it's just body. All this is just body. You nothing as a body. See, the persona, the persona know that it's limited. The persona knows that when it's time for you to go to another dimension, this persona, this body is gonna stay here. It's gonna decay. You know, it's why you that's why I say a lot of people, you know, scared, you know, take not say scared, you nothing else get scared, but you know the persona, you know, it's afraid, you know, it knows that you're more powerful than it knows that you that I am. See, it wanna bother you down, it wanna keep you from not really knowing that you that I am, you that I am, you that source God. It wanna keep you from knowing that. You know, that's why, you know, most people get stuck on, you know, being in the comfort zone. That's you're not really even keeping yourself in the comfort zone. It's you identifying with that story of the persona of the body, and that what you call the ego, the persona, is keeping you afraid. Is not keep you afraid. No, nothing else you want to keep you afraid, but it try to keep you safe. It try to keep you limited. It try to keep you limited, okay? Because it knows that you more powerful. It knows you more greater. And look what the persona even. No, we gonna bother it down. But look what the persona. I didn't say look what the persona, but persona have to use, you know, a whole bunch of stuff to really even think you not that think you really nothing as that I am. You know, you gotta, you know, bring up thoughts. You gotta you know, judge them feelings that just happening. Them thoughts that just happening. You know, making a thought about them thoughts that just happening. You know what I'm saying? That's the persona trying to keep you safe by you know, making you think you scared or afraid. You know, keeping you in a comfort zone. That's nothing as who you. That's nothing as you doing that. That's the persona, what you call an ego. Ego, what you call the persona, would try to keep you safe, try to keep you limited, but you're more powerful than this. Alright, everything's energy. You are pure energy. You are pure awareness. You that I am. You the creator. So God gave you that power. That's within you. Within you, we're gonna experience. We're gonna. I'm talking. Yeah, more on that. Yeah, like I said. Yeah, persona. It try to keep you safe. Like I said. Like I repeat. It tries to keep you safe. It can't even keep you safe. It try all that other stuff to try to seem like you limited, but you nothing as limited. You are infinite, unlimited being. Okay, unlimited. Okay, you limitless. You limitless. Okay, you infinite being. You're more powerful than you. Go beyond this body. You go beyond this. What is? There's nothing as physical. This matter. Ain't nothing physical. This is just matter. Everything is vibrating at a certain frequency. Everything is vibrating at a certain frequency. Everything's moved. You really put your hand on something, you're gonna really see that everything is moving. You can see in what is reality. Everything's changing. Like I said, this is like another dimension. Like I said, like this dimension, everything just would matter. You know, everything would is just matter. You know, everything matter. You know how matter just is energy. Matter just energy. But matter just it moves. You know, at certain frequency that you can't really see. You know, it's still moving though. It's nothing as physical. You know, like it's. I can't explain this whole video, but yeah, it's like you know, everything vibrating at a certain frequency, but if you vibrate yourself, you know, at a higher frequency, man, you can really put your hand through this. Like I put my hand through this through this right here. But you know, it in this you know, in this dimension, it's tuned to a way you can't, you know, put your hand through it. But everything's possible. Everything is possible. But like I was saying though, yeah, about with the persona, you know, a lot of people identify themselves with persona. Like I said, persona is just a story. It's not, like I said, your name. Like your parents gave you a name. They gave you a name. Like I said, they gave you a name. There's nothing as your name. They gave you a name. You can't be something. You can't be something you're aware of. You can't be something they gave you. It's like me. It's like me giving you a shirt, giving you a shirt, or yeah, giving you a shirt. That's your that's you now. I'm giving you that shirt. That's you now. You that shirt now. It be nothing else. It's just like that. It's just like that, man. I'm say it's just like playing a movie. You know how these movie stars playing a movie. They get their names. You know, they get their names. They not them characters. They might be playing them characters, but they nothing. There's nothing as, you know, they name who they really are. It's just like that. If y'all get what I mean. But yeah, the persona is just a story. The persona just story. Persona don't have any authority over anything. The persona just try to keep you limited, but it knows you're more powerful than it. Its body knows you're more powerful than it. That way it try to, you know, you know, throw a whole bunch of things, you know, try to make it seem like you limited by trying to keep you safe, you know. But it's just a story. And then again, you nothing as anything you're aware of. Like I said, you can't be nothing as you're aware of. Nothing as in the world. You can't be nothing as anything that changes. You can be nothing as you're aware of. You can't be nothing as anything that changes, that appears and disappears. You can be nothing as that. But yeah, you know, if you describe yourself as this body, you limit yourself. You know, like a lot of people describing themselves as this body. All you doing is limiting yourself. All you doing is, like I said, movie star. All you doing is playing that character that you that movie star now. Like say Spider-Man. You know Spider-Man. You know Tom Holland. You know Tom Holland played Peter Parker, but no, Tom Holland is not Peter Parker who plays Spider-Man. You know. But you know, if you describe yourself as persona, you saying you Peter Parker, you Spider-Man now. You Spider-Man now. You walk around with you Spider-Man now, so you gonna jump off. You gonna try to shoot webs because you know you ain't got. That's what the persona is. That's all the persona is, man. Is a character that try to be something. It makes story, and if you get say for example, you get a changing thought about a person, changing thought about a person, like you know, saying something like thinking that you they your enemy, or yeah, thinking they your enemy, or thinking they're a threat. That's just the persona. That's just the persona telling a story about another persona, about they persona. It's just the story. It's just the persona telling a story about they persona, and it's nothing as reality, and it's nothing as your thoughts. It's nothing as, you know. It's nothing as who you is no one thoughts. It's just the persona to try to, you know, tell a story about somebody else's persona, you know. and and you know, there's nothing as reality, nothing as your thoughts. And you know, you can really see that nothing as what really going on in, you know, like in that present moment. If you know, you being aware of that, you know that you ain't thinking that. That's automatically, you know, when the persona, you know, talk about somebody else, you know, bring up, you know, a thought that you might not like, you know, about someone, you know, describing them. It just describing their persona, you know. And but you nothing as describing it. You nothing as even saying that. You can see that it automatically, it appears and it disappears. And you can see that, you know, it's no one thoughts, and it's just happening. It's not even your thought, you know. Yeah, you can see that it's not even your thought. It's just you know, describing another persona. But the persona is nothing as there. Just a story. That it's just a story that I said the mind try to, you know, trying to distract, but there's not even there, you know, trying to distract itself from the present moment. But it's not even there. It's only this present moment. Everything exists in the present moment. So you can see that that's nothing as real, you know. It's nothing as there. Yeah, like I said, the persona is just, you know, a story. Like I said, it's like I said, playing in a movie, you know, thinking you Spider-Man, you know, thinking you Spider-Man, you know, you wherever, you know, whatever you think you are, but you trying to describe yourself as Spider-Man, playing the character as Spider-Man, you know, and then you engaging, and you really, identifying with that character, and you really identifying with the what is film role that's playing out. You identifying with the character and what is film role that's playing out. So guess what? You're gonna be carried away with that. You're gonna get all that, what the persona try to throw at you, with them thoughts, with them feelings, with conditions, you know, them conditions that may seem unwanted, because you're identifying with that character. You're identifying with playing Spider-Man. You feel what I'm saying? You're identifying with playing that persona, that ego. There's nothing as there. It's nothing as there. Like I said, like it's like a name that your parents gave you, you know. Okay, it's like your parents gave you. It's nothing as there. It's, like I said, this body just to make sense. This body just to make sense of what is. Is this nothing as you? You within. It can be nothing as anything you're aware of. Can be nothing as anything that changes, that appears and disappears. Okay, you are pure awareness. You are observer. You stay the same. Everything else changes. Okay, and yeah, and the persona, you know, the persona, you know, it knows that it knows that it don't have nothing as any authority. They don't even worry about them thoughts, you know, that comes and goes, you know, cause they sin they self, you know, they sin they self. It don't matter what. Don't engage, you know, don't engage with it. Leave it alone. Just leave it there. Don't give it a second thought. You know, leave it there. Just let it be. Just let it be. They're gonna sin they self, you know. They're gonna sin they self. The persona is sin itself. Source God knows you nothing as a persona. Source God know, you know, what you think, but you're not even thinking. Like I said, you're not even thinking. You're not even really doing it. Your higher self is doing everything. I'm not doing none. I'm not really speaking. I'm nothing as speaking. It's my higher self doing all this. You don't like. It's like everything's automatic. I'm not automatic thinking about moving my hands. I'm not, not the hands, the body. I say the hand because it's the body. I'm nothing as body. I'm nothing as thinking about moving the body hands. I'm nothing as thinking about speaking. Just imagine yourself thinking about speaking, like trying to think how to speak. Breathing. All that junk is automatically. All you doing is being aware, being an observer. A part of you is here. A part of you is here. Okay, not the full. A part of you is here. Okay. So everything's within you. Everything, all this within you. Okay. Yeah, man. A part of you is here. Okay. You nothing. You nothing as. You nothing as really here. A part of you is here. Experience. You nothing as. Like I said, you nothing as anything you're aware of. It don't matter what the persona, what voice the persona. You can easily change your voice. Like I can really I can change my voice right now. You see, you can easily change your voice. You can easily change your voice. So even that voice, this voice is nothing. I can be nothing as anything I'm aware of. I'm nothing as this voice. You can easily change your voice. This voice is nothing as your voice. So anything that the persona try to use of any thought that you think, you try to all the persona, like I said, all it is just a thought that's just about reality, nothing as reality, just about reality. Then you got probably feel a feeling, or a feeling or a thought. It's just about assumption and a belief that's about reality. Nothing as reality, nothing as your assumption, nothing as your own belief. It's just about. It's nothing as reality, just about. Okay, okay. You got that, and all that is just a story. Okay, you just let that be. All that is, all the persona is, it's sending itself. You ain't gotta worry about it. You just let it be. Whatever. There's nothing as your voice. Anything that the persona try to talk about your life. You try to describe something about your reality, what's going on in your reality. But there's nothing as who you is. That's what the persona is. Yeah. I'm got easy step. Like I said, thinking. Like I said, a belief is just a story that you tell yourself. It's just a thought you tell yourself. It's just a story. A belief is just a thought. A belief is just a story you keep telling yourself. Okay, it's just a story you keep telling yourself. And how you can really, change this. You should change all of this. The story, the beliefs, the persona. You really say this. I am that I am, choosing that the persona is nothing as there and nothing as exists, and I choose that belief that nothing as served me is nothing as exists and is nothing as there. By simply because I say so, and say because I say so, and say that at the end. Say that because I say so. It is what you say so. Like I said, the meaning you put the stuff. It would. Whatever you say so, whatever you say it is. Whatever you say this is, when mirror is, it is that. Like I said, who you being. It's about who you being. Like I said, you can change straight up just like that. I am that I am, choosing that the persona and beliefs that nothing has served me, nothing has exists. And it is that way. And it is that way because I said it that way, because I said so. Because I said so. You can change just like that. Change just like that. What else I want to get into? Like I said, telling back on stories, telling stories, how you get rid of stories just like that. You get rid of whole story just like that because I say so. Say that because I say those. Because I say so. Say that. Completely change. I'm telling you, completely change it just by doing that. And look, we all here for a better purpose, man. A better purpose for all of us to and make the whole, reality, the one mind. So, really, really be one. We all here for a great purpose. Make this reality of better than ever. Make it better than ever. And like I said, you ain't really doing nothing. Your higher self is doing all this. Your higher self is moving you around. Your higher self is automatically doing all this. Your higher self is guiding you right. You can see really how you connect with your higher self, by seeing, all that you one with everything. Just by seeing you one with everything, man, that's your higher self, seeing that you one with everything, seeing everything as, love, knowing that we all one, and everything's love. And that's how you really know, you connecting with your higher self, and being in your wish fulfilled, and seeing, what is your current circumstance has anything to do with your wish fulfilled. Old dead friend role. And seeing that, and really seeing that it's only fulfillment. It's only fulfillment. Like I said, if you put in that you gotta change conditions and stuff, and you thinking that non-fulfillment is there, like you gotta be in your state, you gotta be in your state of your fulfillment. You gotta be in your state of fulfillment. You gotta be like that. And if something come up and throw you off, you gotta get back to it. No, it's not you putting that there. You putting non-fulfillment there. You gotta know that it's only fulfillment. It's only fulfillment. There's nothing as non-fulfillment. It's only fulfillment. You hear me what I'm saying? You putting that there. You putting non-fulfillment there by thinking that if you be in your wish fulfilled state, you're gonna get thrown off your wish fulfilled state. Some gonna come up and throw you off. You putting that there instead of just knowing that, hey, when I confirm I'm in my wish fulfilled, it's my wish fulfilled. It is what I say it is. It is what it is. Instead of that's really, it's on fulfillment. You should really be saying it's on fulfillment. It's on fulfillment. You only put non-fulfillment there by saying, that you got to be in your state which you feel, and you got to keep it that way. You got to hold on. You got to hold on to being in which you feel state, because if you don't, something's gonna throw you off and put you in non-fulfillment. You putting it there. You know what I'm saying? You putting it there. So what the solution is? Knowing that it's on fulfillment anyway. Ain't the solution? It all it is on fulfillment. Only you putting non-fulfillment there. Think you're gonna get thrown off non-fulfillment, or think you're gonna see something, or think you're gonna see something that's not aligning with your feel. It's nothing that's there. You gotta know that it's on fulfillment. Like when you say who you being, it is that way now. Who you say you is, it is that way now. It is that way now. It's on fulfillment. It's on fulfillment. It's on fulfillment. So it's God only say yes. So it's God within you. So it's God only say yes. It's on fulfillment. What else I was saying? Connect with your higher self. I say your higher self doing everything, man. This is really automatically, man. It's you can easily see, man. You can easily see that this stuff your higher self really connecting with you by walking is automatically. You don't think to walk. Even talking, you don't think to talk. Eating, you don't think to eat. That's your higher self. You ain't doing anything. You the awareness, you observer. Just a part of you here. Are you being aware of? You just observing it. Your higher self is guiding you right. Source God is guiding you right. Your angels is guiding you right. Alright, you see repeated numbers. Look them up, because they telling you a message that you're on the right path, and they message from your higher self that, hey man, they telling you what's coming in. Okay, they telling you what's gonna happen next. They really give you a clip of what's gonna happen next. Okay, you see repeated number. Pay attention to the repeated numbers, because they're gonna show you what's gonna happen next. They showing you what's gonna happen next, or if you on the right path, they're leading to what you would like to experience. Yeah. like I was saying, yeah, connect with your higher self. Um, you, you can really see you being able to feel reality and connect with your higher self by knowing that we all one, and knowing that you are already whole and complete, and knowing that everything always work in your favor, and going with the flow, and trusting the flow, trusting the universe, going with the flow, not even caring about what comes up. Them thoughts comes up, they're just happening, or them feelings, emotion just comes up. They're just happening. There's no one thought, there's no one feeling. You don't even care about them. You're not even judging them, not even criticizing. You're not judging them, criticizing them. It's just going with the flow, just letting all that be there, and just going with the flow. You really connect with your higher self. You really connect with what you feel, okay? And that really bring you more stuff, more good stuff. It really bring you more joy. It really bring you more fulfillment, and you enjoying life. You enjoying the moment, and you seeing things just working out for you, because you going with the flow. That's really being it with your feel, and really, connecting with your higher self. Um, um, what else? Um, you know, being true, being true to yourself, expressing yourself, being your authentic self, don't caring about, what other people say, like I said, people don't really care about, what you doing, or, you know, what you doing, or how you look. Too many people are too busy caring about themselves, okay? They're too busy caring about themselves instead of caring about you. I mean like that, but way you look or how you present yourself, stuff like that. It's just a story. Like I said, it's just a story you telling yourself. It's just a story. It's nothing that's reality. It's a story. Okay, but you keep telling yourself stuff, that story, then that could become belief. Yeah, but it's just a story. People are too busy caring about themselves, to be caring about, what you really got, what you really doing, what you how you looking and all that other stuff. So yeah, you ain't caring about what other people say, or even when you say something, you speaking your truth, like you speaking, you telling the truth, like how you feel, your opinion about stuff, and you ain't caring about how other people feel about it, and you listen to other people's opinions, tell their truth, and you ain't getting offended about it. You just just loving that, loving that people expressing themselves. You loving that you express yourself. You being your authentic self by expressing yourself, telling how you really feel. Expressing your opinion about stuff. What you think about, what you really feel about it. And you ain't caring about what nobody say, or what anybody saying about you. You ain't really caring about it. That's really connect with your higher self and being in your what you feel. And what else? It's a lot of things, I said, and knowing that everything is love, like I said, knowing that everything is love, and knowing that you are one with everything, and knowing that you only reacting with the I am, you only reacting with yourself. So if you really don't like somebody, that's you. That's all. Like I said, everything's within you. All you doing is reacting with yourself. That's you. You saying you don't like a part of you. All this is within you. So now you can, all this within you. You saying you don't like somebody, you saying you don't like a part of yourself. That part of yourself you don't like, that's within you. It just reflect. I said, just a mirror. All you're doing just reflecting what's within, who you are being. But I ain't saying what if that comes up, I ain't saying you being it, but it's just a part of you that came up, that's saying, hey man, you gonna you gonna bother me down, or you gonna resist me, or you gonna or you gonna show me love, you gonna send me out with love, like I said, you wanna react with yourself, and if something comes up, a person come up that might not seem like you don't like. That's part of you. It's just showing you, a part of you that you don't like. All you do is express it with love, like really just like, hey man, it's only love. Express it well. You send love to it, like, hey man, that's love, and then you forgive them, like, hey, I forgive myself. I forgive myself unconditionally. Or you can say you forgive others. You can say I forgive myself, and I forgive other beings unconditionally. You know, with unconditional love. You really seeing that you are one. There's one mind and everything's energy. Now you really knowing that you connect with your higher self and you in your wishful field. Yeah, that's how you really knowing it. And like I said, seeing signs. Seeing things work in your favor. And expressing yourself, and doing something you love, and really doing things that you love, and really being, like I said, being your authentic self, really doing stuff you love. um um you know you know like I said, expressing yourself, um really doing stuff you love, like being around people that you like to hang around with, and not caring about other people, be like, cutting people off that's really not aligning with you. um like I said, expressing how you really feel, expressing your opinion about stuff. um you know really being knowing that it's only this present moment. That everything, that everything happening in this present moment. It's only this present moment, and anything you're gonna do in this exact present moment right now. That everything exists in the present moment, and you're not resisting nothing. Like I said, you're going with the flow. And you saying, that it's only love. It's only love. Because anything else don't feel right. It's only love. And you knowing that source God within you. And you really knowing that, you authentic self, you being able to fulfill. And you knowing that it's only fulfillment. It's only fulfillment. It's only fulfillment. And you know that it's only one. It's only one. You one with everything. And you know that we are all God. Okay? I'm back with some more videos. It says your spiritual God here. Spiritual God here, infinite being here, and I'm gonna send y'all much love and most peace. And I want to say, man, I love every last one of I am of because we are one. I love each and every last one of y'all who is within me. We're one, and y'all, you know, everything that's within me. I don't say everything within me. But other beings, that who I'm one with, keep going. I want to see y'all much love, more, much peace, and that, we all connected, we all one. It's all energy, it's all love, and we are all God. Okay. Much love and much peace and love, to we. Yeah. All right.